A host of ministerial endorsements and suggestions to adopt the Made in India messaging app. Both Zoho Corp and its Made in India Arattai are seeing a boom that possibly they never saw coming like this. And to talk about what they have planned to sustain this momentum and a whole host of other issues, I have with me none other than Sridhar Vembu, co-founder and chief scientist at Zoho Corp. So thanks a lot for speaking to CNN News 18. I'm here in your campus. It's a buzzing campus and lots of young people. I see a lot of young women working here. And interestingly, when I was coming at the reception, I saw this elderly lady taking care of almost a newborn child. And it felt nice to see that somebody could, the reception had made space for them. How would you describe Zoho Corp's campus and its culture, the company's culture?
First of all, thank you for coming here. Welcome to our campus, really appreciate it. Namaskaram.
Thank you.
So we are here, we look at ourselves as an extended family. That's how I'll describe it. That's why you saw the kids. We do take care of the child care because it's working parents, both father and mother. They can work more at peace if they know that their child is in a safe place. I want to add this. Today we have a demographic bust everywhere, particularly in the south, but all over India. So I encourage our own employees, get married, have children, and only if the company provides the environment can they even have it. So we try to go out of our way to help, by providing the facilities here.
That's great to hear, and that's completely separate to what sometimes corporate culture can be, not just in India but all around the world. Mr. Vembu, I want to just quickly dive into this whole Arattai thing. I was speaking to Mani Vembu last week. I also tweeted about this, that this whole Arattai app is having a moment. And from 3,000 per day to 300,000 to I think 1 million after that. And Mani Vembu was telling me it's still sustaining at 1 million subscribers a day. But the biggest challenge is what to do next, isn't it? You weren't prepared for this surge. You somehow managed it. But everybody wants to know, what are you going to do to make sure that, this rise and this momentum can be sustained?
Right now our focus is twofold. One, delivering on the end-to-end encryption that is in testing right now. Within the next 1 or 2 weeks, it should be rolling out steadily to all our people who are downloading it, people who have downloaded the app. That's the first step. And the next, we are also expanding our infrastructure. That was already in the works. That was slated for November. We are accelerating it. So that also the second one. Third, only after all this is done, we are making a lot of usability, small UX improvements, speeding up the app, speeding up the loading of screens, all of those refinements. In fact, all of those refinements were due to be done before we rolled it out, but our hands were forced a little bit. But so we are getting all that done. That's the internal focus. Externally, of course, we have to sustain the momentum. And what we are planning to do is all of the integrations one by one. The broader ecosystem. If you look at the Zoho suite itself, then you look at mapping tools, all of this. We are actively working on integrating all those. But it will take time. It's not immediate. The first set of priorities, make the app perfect, and then make all of the integrations available. So at least 2-3 months, we are extremely busy schedule now, rolling it out. Then along with it come then the marketing part. How do you make everyone aware? And we are also, and our marketing teams are busy at work on that priority as well.
So apart from this whole Made in India component, how will you sell Arattai to the public that already is very used to using other platforms? How will you convince them to change and come to this platform? Is it only because it is made in India, or is there more?
It is the same way why people are coming to Zoho Mail now. In fact, Zoho Mail adoption, I want to point out, it has happened organically and globally in the last 5-6 years. It is now the fastest growing email product, and it's our fastest growing product for us. How did this happen? It happened because over time we built a better product, really truly superior offering. We have the capacity to do it, and this is something customers in the US and Mexico and Canada and in Colombia and UAE, everyone will talk about that we have actually a powerful email platform. And so in a similar way, we hope to build the best messaging product. We already have experience building it in Zoho Click for the enterprise. So we are bringing all of those capabilities here for the consumer. So we hope to win the customer not just on Made in India, which we are proud of, also because it's a better product.
It's a better product. You know, interestingly, privacy is very closely linked to such products, and you have talked about 3 distinct cases of digital privacy. One you called the secret lover case, the ad violation case, and on these you have assured users that your data is absolutely secure. You can have intimate or any kind of private conversations, that's not going anywhere, and Zoho does not milk the data of the consumer for any kind of marketing purposes. The third scenario is the secret rebel case. On this, you have insisted that Zoho will have to follow certain governmental guidelines. What exactly do you mean by that? What is the risk in that case?
I started talking about this nearly 13 years ago in the US. In America, customers would ask us, because we are a Indian-made software, there were customers who were hoping that this software would offer them protection against the US government.
Yes,
interestingly, because it's foreign-made software.
Yes,
it's symmetrical. I would tell them openly in public, our events. Look, it is not our job as a private company to secure you against your own government. Nobody can offer that. Nobody can assure you of that. We have to comply with the law here, the law of the land here. We are operating here. We have to comply with the law here. Anybody who promises that you are safe against the US government living in America because you use this software, they are lying to you or they're deluded. That's not happening. Okay, they have vast powers. I mean, you can go look up the USA Patriot Act.
Yes.
If you want to know evidence of this, which is why I think it's not meaningful for any platform to offer in a jurisdiction, quote unquote, protection to the citizens against their own government. That is the broader point I'm making. Some people want to misconstrue that point, but it's always true in any jurisdiction. If we are operating in Dubai, we are subject to the laws and regulations of Dubai. We are operating in US, same thing, right? So in every jurisdiction, we have to obey those laws, and that is mandated. If we have employees there, we have revenue there, so that's inevitable that we have to do this. And so in that sense, I said no private company, not just Zoho, can guarantee that part of it. In other words, I was joking about if you want to be a secret rebel against your government, maybe this is not the kind of thing that you would be using. And I don't know what product you will be using, because nobody can guarantee that to you.
Yeah. So just to simplify this for our audiences, there are many scenarios we have seen where, because of certain investigations, police investigation, legal cases, companies face pressure to release certain user data or certain user activity. Many would feel that a US company is able to resist that pressure a little bit more against the Indian government or agencies. Would you be able to resist it as much?
US companies won't be able to resist very much more, or anybody. They have operations in India. They have employees in India. They have assets in India. So it's not, it's not like anybody, they're pristine, everybody is through the internet. Internet services can be blocked. They have been blocked. So it is not, that's why I'm saying that to offer, if somebody wants to operate in India long term, they have to comply with the laws of India. And that's true for us, that's true for them. And we are operating in the US, they are operating in the US, we have to operate by US law there, and likewise with them. So I think this is a level playing field. This
is a par for the course.
Exactly.
That if you're doing anything illegal, companies will have to cooperate.
We'll have to, bound by law in the local jurisdiction.